Hello my loves, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a new pick a card reading, but before we hop into it, I did want to give a huge shout out to today's video sponsor, which is Skillshare. You guys know I love Skillshare. I've had my own personal subscription with them for a while now, and I absolutely love them. And if you guys have not heard of them before, they are essentially a massive online learning community where you guys can take classes upon pretty much any subject that you can think of. It is amazing. I recently just finished a class on there taught by Justin Bridges called The Fundamentals of DSLR Photography. I personally use a DSLR camera to film and take photos, so I love learning a little bit more about the ins and outs about how to adjust my settings to match the certain environment and the lighting that I'm using to adjust my exposure, my aperture, all the things like that. So I love learning a little bit more about my camera and how to use it, so I highly recommend that class if you guys are interested in photography or even video like me, because it still totally applies for the same sort of purposes as well. And also, the first 1,000 people to click the link down below in the description box gets a free trial of Skillshare Premium, so definitely go check that out. First 1,000 people to click it gets a free trial of Skillshare Premium. So super exciting. Huge shout out to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoy them as much as I do. And without further ado, let's hop right into today's video. Hello my loves, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a new pick a card reading, and this one is specifically about good news coming your way very shortly. So we're going to try to get into this and get as much information as possible all about the good news that is coming your way, my love. So if you guys are new to pick a card readings, I'm going to give you guys a quick little rundown of how they work. So over here we have pile number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you guys can take a moment, pause the video if you'd like to find the pile that you are the most drawn towards. Then once you're done choosing your pile, you can then scroll down to the comment box or the description box to find the timestamp that's linked to your specific card, so then you can skip ahead and watch your personal reading all about the good news that's coming your way. And if you guys like to choose with crystals on these cards, let's pop some crystals on there right meow. All right, my beautiful loves, if you guys like to choose with crystals, here are our crystal options. We have some green amethyst over here. It's freaking gorgeous. It's so pretty. And then over here we have some tourmalinated quartz. Then over here we have a chrysoprase sphere, and then over here we have some crackle quartz, and then we have some Peruvian preonite. So take a moment, pause the video if you'd like to find the pile that you are the most drawn towards. Then once you're done choosing your pile, you can then scroll down to the comment box or the description box to find the timestamp that's linked to your specific card. Then you guys can skip ahead and watch your personal reading all about the good news that is flowing to you right now, baby, what is coming into your life. And without further ado, let's hop right into today's video. All right, so if you guys chose group number 1, this is going to be your reading all about some good news coming your way, so let's hop right into it. All right, so group number 1, getting a few different messages right off the bat, but let's just talk about what kind of tarot cards we have coming out over here. So we have the Hermit being reversed, we have the Empress reversed, then we have the 6 of Pentacles, the Chariot upright, then with the 7 of Cups being reversed. So the first couple things that I'm feeling from this pile is that you guys have probably just recently gone through a time of maybe some sort of like indecision, or feeling like you don't have enough time for yourself, or feeling like you don't have enough time or energy or inspiration or creativity to put towards some certain thing that you've been wanting to begin, or something that you've been wanting to start. Or maybe it's just that you have a lot of options in front of you and you're like, there's this big choice that I don't know what to do, I don't know what to make. You know, there's this sort of energy that's a little bit confusing and feels like your time is, you know, just being like ripped out from under you and there isn't enough like inspiration and motivation to like, you know, jump right into, like, you know, you're not really sure what the right answer is because there's not enough maybe creativity to like pull you towards the right proper thing. And so that's what I'm sort of picking up on right off the bat over here. So the good news coming your way is that this is going to be a really easy choice to make very shortly. Like you're just going to for sure have like a clear answer of like what to do and where to go, and things will start moving forward. So if you guys have been feeling like you're in a stuck period where things just haven't really been moving and they haven't really been flowing, that is going to end very soon. This is like a lot of energy coming your way, a lot of inspiration, a lot of like this sure determination and extra time on your hands to finally push together and push through the things that you've been wanting to do, and the vision that you've been having in your mind is going to start moving forward. Whatever you guys have been visualizing that you've been wanting, but you just haven't really been able to maybe attain it, all of a sudden all those things are going to start moving forward, especially if this deals with money. If it was like a money issue or something like that, or a time issue, or you know, people maybe demanding too much of your time and maybe you don't have enough time to like give out, all of a sudden it's just like, wow, there's a surplus, and there's a surplus of, you know, money to where we feel like we can actually invest into what we want and move forward in this area. So the money can symbolize our energy. how much energy that we have. So this could be like a surplus of energy coming in, or it could actually mean physical money for some of you. Again, it is a general reading, so I'm pointing out all the different sort of things that I see right here. But these are all really good cards right here for just like this energy of moving forward. Some of you guys might be buying a new car with the Six of Pentacles and the Chariot. Some of you guys might definitely be buying a new car. So if you guys have been thinking like, I want a new car lately, that could definitely be a sign for you right here, because the Chariot does resemble cars, and the Six of Pentacles can be making a deal where you guys finally are able to afford, you know, something that you've been like dreaming about in regards to travel. It doesn't necessarily have to be a car, but it can be any sort of like travel sort of thing going on. Some of you guys might have been having like travel plans that'll finally be able to move forward soon, or you're finally going to be able to, you know, get a little bit of an insight on how to create that and how to have that. So yes, seeing some good things over here, right here, pile number 1. So let's move on to some more oracle cards that we have. So we have Gaia, nurturing. So if you guys have been feeling like you haven't had enough time for you lately, that is absolutely changing and shifting. You're going to have a lot of time for you, and it looks like maybe you guys are getting some sort of vacation. Maybe you guys are treating yourselves to something, whether that be like a new car, vacation, time off, or just being able to be creative. You know, it doesn't mean that you have to leave your house in any sort of way, but this could just be new creativity coming in for you guys. So Gaia, nurturing is really good, especially since we have the Empress right here as well. The Empress was reversed in the beginning because this is kind of like telling me your current energy, right? And so your current energy is something that doesn't have enough time to nurture, or maybe you haven't been as nurturing to yourself. But I do see that that is shifting for you guys. Maybe you're going to get on a new diet or workout plan that's going to be really inspiring for you as well when we have that. We also have sanctuary. Yes, so if you guys have been wanting to relax, have a vacation and time off, I'm really seeing vacation and time off in this pile. My goodness. If you guys have been craving that, I absolutely see that coming for you guys. You guys also might be decorating, redecorating to make your sanctuary feel a little bit better, for it to feel a little bit more homey and cozy. So that could be a thing as well, especially when we have like the nurturing and like the whole cave sanctuary thing going on. We also have, look at that dream time creation. So this is more time for yourself, that creative energy flowing in, kind of like what I was saying with the Chariot over here. It looks like creativity is just going to be flowing in, and you're finally going to be able to feel like you can feel inspired and motivated. And I think that's what's going to help you make these new decisions that you've been maybe wondering about, is because this new creative energy is just going to be flowing in. It's going to be actually overflowing, to be honest with you. It's like an abundance of creative energy coming your way. And it could be all the new exciting things that you guys are planning, or it could even be the fact that you have more time to like really put towards yourself and nurture yourself. That's going to cause you to get like this boost in creativity and confidence and energy as well. So that is looking beautiful over there. We're going to take our next set of cards. We're going to shuffle them to get some more info on this for you guys. So let's see what we get right here. So pile number 1. Ooh, we have the love card popping. This one, in this deck, this card almost never comes out in this particular deck. But this one says, Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring true love here to me. So some of you guys, there might be, for some of you guys, it could be a new romance. I'm not seeing a lot of romance in the rest of the cards, but for some of you guys, this could be that maybe if you guys are in a relationship, it's going to get a lot more nurturing. If you guys have been craving more nurture and care from your partner, and if you guys have been kind of wanting that, I do see that is absolutely going to be coming in. This could also be self-love as well. So for some of you guys that are single, this could also just be self-love as well. Since we do have nurturing and the Empress being reversed, this could also be just finally having time to really love yourself and do things that you've really wanted to do and make time for that. But for those of you in a relationship, it could mean that you guys have been craving a little bit more like cuddles and romance and things like that. So that looks like that's going to be a thing that's coming in very shortly as well for you guys. Let's see what else we get. Pile number 1, good news coming your way. Imagination. Look at all the creativity cards we're having. We're having the dream time creation card, but then we have imagination. So somehow you guys are doing something really artistic soon. We also have a lot of purple coming up in this, purple and pink. So that's all with the crown chakra, which is where we get ideas out of the blue coming in. So yes, seeing some lovely amethyst colors happening over here in this group, which is really fun. So creativity is going to be an all-time high. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys like start a new creative venture. Okay, so let's see what else we get. Let's get some astrology cards going on over here. So let's see what we get. We get Cancer. So this is definitely home life type of stuff. If you guys have been craving more of a homey, like, time to feel more comfortable, to have time to just relax more, have more time off of work and things like that, I definitely see that coming in. Also, redecorating is a huge like Cancer thing. I'm also gonna brighten up my camera. It's getting a little dark. So yes, Cancer, all about home life, decor, nurturing, hugely about nurturing and self-love. It could also be about cuddles with your partner if you guys have one. Things like that, just more intimate kind of stuff. So pile number 1, let's see what else we get. We have, okay, the 4th house, which is Cancer again. You guys have a lot of Cancer coming up in this pile. Oh my goodness, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are a Cancer, have a lot of Cancer in your chart. But wow, lots of home stuff going on for you guys. Lots and lots of home stuff. So I do see some sort of like redecorating or redoing, renovating the home, wanting to buy new things that make you feel a little bit more comfortable, make you feel a bit more homey, make you feel a little bit more intimate and cuddled into your place. And maybe that's going to be what helps you guys feel more relaxed and less stressed. And that's also what is going to help you boost that creativity, because when we're relaxed and less stressed, that's where the creative juices begin to flow, baby. That's where they begin to flow. So very interesting, lots of Cancerian messages coming up. Let's see what else we get for you guys. So pile number 1, good news coming your guys' way. Let's see, we have the wreath and we have lobster. Lobster almost reminds me of the Cancer crab, so that's really interesting. Wreath, so this is something kind of to celebrate like a holiday. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys go on a holiday, because this reminds me of holidays. You think about a wreath, you think about like holiday time, right? But I'm seeing this as more of a vacation message for some of you guys, or at least just spending time. This could be a staycation as well, right? Wreath could definitely indicate staycation, or it's just some sort of vacation in general, some sort of like relaxing time, having more time off. And then we do have the lobster over here. So this is us kind of making ourselves feel a bit more comfortable, feeling like we're creating a stronger external environment, right? Because the lobster, they have the really strong external skin. So this is kind of like you guys making yourselves feel more comfortable, more at home, more safe. So if you guys have been felt a little bit nervous or stressed or uncomfortable lately, I see that kind of switching and turning, and you guys have more love coming in, more nurture with your partner coming in as well, so that you guys can feel a lot more comfortable and just be relaxed and at ease, okay? So that is what we're seeing over here. We're also gonna take our Astro Dice to get any last information on this reading for you guys, pile number 1. So let's see what we get here. Some good news. We have the 7th house, interesting, okay. So we have Saturn in Sagittarius in the 7th house. Yes, more creativity coming in, that's for sure. Partnership, love is going to be strong. Maybe romance. This could be also just friendships that are really strong for you guys as well. But Saturn in Sagittarius, this is adding a bit more freedom, making solid plans of like vacation, things like that, especially with somebody. Maybe you guys are planning a vacation with somebody. That's what I see right here, which is very interesting. Or it could be, again, buying a new car, because cars are also, they fall under the travel category type of Sagittarius. So yes, definitely more struggles are definitely ending. We're expanding through that and getting out of that and finding a bit more balance as well. So that is what I'm seeing over here for you guys. Pile number 1, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, so group number 2, if you guys chose this pile, this is going to be a reading all about some good news popping into your life really soon. So let's find out what that is for you guys. All right, so group number 2, here's what we got for you guys. We have the the Knight of Wands, not the 8 of Wands. This is the Knight, you guys. So the Knight of Wands, High Priestess, Hangman, 8 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune all upright over here. So the good news coming your way, if you guys have been feeling stuck about something, that is going to change quite drastically very soon. If you guys have been feeling maybe stuck about a romantic situation, if you guys have been feeling stuck about a career situation or a family situation, maybe you just felt like you couldn't move forward, or you felt like things were on pause, that is going to be shifting very soon. I feel like you're going to get a lot of like intuitive messages, and you're going to realize that there's a lot kind of in your mind and a lot of different options. And I feel like you're finally going to realize that you're really able to kind of just walk away from this. Maybe you felt like you couldn't before, but somehow some sort of opportunity is coming your way for where you feel like, yeah, you can definitely get out of this situation and leave it behind. But it's some kind of situation that we're sort of emotionally attached to, and I think that's why we have a hard time walking away from it, because maybe we feel like we're obligated to it. Maybe we feel like we're going to step on people's like shoes if we try to get out of this thing, right? But I do see very shortly you guys are going to be able to walk away from something that's no longer serving you, because that Eight of Cups indicates that we're walking away from it. The High Priestess indicates that we finally see a path, and maybe we've been seeing this path the whole time, but we've been kind of like denying it because we didn't want to step on toes, you know what I mean? And then with this Knight of Wands over here, it just seems like you guys have this inspiration, but you felt like you couldn't act on it. There's an inspiration, there's something that, you know, your gut is literally calling you somewhere, because the Knight of Wands with the High Priestess right here, your gut is literally like trying to urge you to go somewhere, trying to urge you to take some sort of action. But the Hangman suggests that we felt like we couldn't take the action because maybe, you know, whatever the case may be, but felt like we couldn't take the action, right? But the Eight of Cups is finally like, now we're letting it go. We're so letting it go. We gotta let it go. And then the Wheel of Fortune over here, it's all of a sudden like things will start flowing like never before. The Wheel of Fortune is very interesting because this always comes up when we go through a period of like going downwards, because just like the wheel, you know, you get to the top and then all of a sudden it starts going downwards, but then right when you're at the bottom it starts going up again. So when it's upright like this, it means the wheel, you're on the up level of it. So now you guys are rising again, you're going upwards. So as soon as you're able to let go of whatever this is, which is going to come very soon, because that's what the good news is that you guys are going to be able to let go of this. Now you're on the up and up. All of a sudden things will start flowing into your life faster than ever before. The manifestations that you guys have been wanting are going to start flowing in. Opportunities are going to start flowing in. Finally, your life is going to feel like it's moving a mile a minute again, and it's just like, yes, we're finally on the go, and it feels like things are just flowing and things are going right. The Wheel of Fortune is when things go right. It's not just like they're flowing again, it's like they're flowing and they're all going correctly. It's going the way that you want it to go, and it's feeling really, really good. So the good news is that yes, this is going to pass. I believe it will pass decently soon. The number that I keep getting in my head is like 4 months from now, this will kind of be really shifted for you guys. Okay, so that's what I'm hearing for most of you guys. Again, it is a general reading, so sometimes timing is a little bit iffy to predict in a general reading, but I am definitely hearing the average of 4 months for most of you guys. It could happen sooner than that, could happen a little bit later, depending on your individual situation, but that is kind of like the average number that I'm hearing for most of you guys here, that it'll take around 4 months for this to kind of like really fully play out. And then we're going on that beautiful up and up again, and things are going positively. They're going the way that we want them to go, and it just feels like things are working out in our favor. So, okay, so getting into our oracle cards, we have Volcano, Ebb and Flow, with the ocean, and then we have Dance. Okay, pile number 2, I see you. So volatility, volcano, so there's something that you guys need to really like open up about emotionally, which is what I see in the Eight of Cups and the Hangman. It's like you guys have been really holding on to something deep down, something that you guys feel intuitively, like a gut feeling that you guys have been repressing. And you guys have just been feeling stuck because you haven't felt like you could vocalize yourself. You haven't felt like you could really let it out. But you're finally gaining the courage to do that. When we have Volcano coming up, you guys are finally like, yeah, that's gotta happen now. It's now or never, right? And so I feel like as you guys finally begin to express yourself, this is when things start to flow again. Look at that stream just begins to flow again. The wheel is now moving upwards instead of downwards. The good news is that you're finally gonna be able to release whatever this is. This is a huge release. Volcanoes resemble releases. You're finally gonna be able to release it. It might not happen, it doesn't have to happen in a negative way either. So sometimes when you look at the volatility, it looks like it's gonna happen in a negative way. It doesn't always mean that. This could also just mean that you're having a huge release. You're letting off the steam. The steam is blowing away, my love. It's blowing away. So ocean, ebb and flow, you know, it's just the cycles of life. There's ebbs and flows. There's you know, the forwards movement, and then there's the backwards movement, there's the stagnant movement before it moves forward again. So yes, that's where you guys are at right now. It's just the flow of the ocean. So the good news is that that's going to start flowing again. It doesn't always stay on pause forever. It cannot. Nothing in nature can stay on pause forever. It just does not. You cannot stop it. You cannot stop the planets from moving, my love. They're going to continue moving even when they look like they're retrograding in the sky, which they actually never do. But from our perspective, it kind of looks like they go backwards sometimes. But yes, you cannot stop the flow of it. You cannot stop the flow of you, my love. You will keep moving forward no matter what. You cannot stay stagnant forever. So don't worry about the stagnant period. It is temporary. Then we also have dance. So this card coming up afterwards signifies that once you have this huge release, all of a sudden your inhibitions are just going to feel absolutely free. You're going to get your energy back. You're going to feel like your energy is bouncing off the walls. It's going to be quite good. So this release, it's almost like a dammed up river. Like, the message that I'm getting is like, you guys have been this sort of dammed up river. You've been holding on to a lot. And because of that, you feel like there's no movement, there's no flow. If you stop the energy and you dam up the river's not flowing anymore and it feels stagnant and you feel like you're not moving forward and you get really tired and restless. You're restless and tired at the same time. You have a backup of energy, but yet it can't flow anywhere. So then you just feel tired, right? But then it gets frustrating and it builds up anxiety. So what you guys need to do is have this huge release. And then as that river begins to flow again, there's no more nerves, there's no more tension, there's no more buildup because you guys have released it. It's like, it's calm and relaxing and it's moving forward. Moving forward needs to feel calm and relaxing. Otherwise, it means that you have some sort of like, you're damming up something to where it can't flow properly because it's calming to be by a peaceful stream that has no dam on it and anything. It's so beautiful. It's just, there's a flow, there's relaxation. But the point where anxiety and stress comes in is when there's a bit of a dam that's holding back some of the water and it causes all this friction and all this, right? That means you're not moving forward. That means you're stuck in some sort of way, okay? So this is when we get liberated, and this is going to happen for you guys. Within this next 4 months, you're gonna have this huge release. And then because of that release, now there's energy, now there's movement, now there's happiness, now there's flow, there's all the good things, my love. So, whoo. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take our next deck of cards. We're gonna shuffle these and see what else we get for you guys. So pile number 2, good news coming your way. Pile number 2. Let's see what we get. We have beauty over here. Look at that. We also have a number 4, so there's confirmation about 4 months, okay? So yes, beauty coming in. This is about you guys feeling good about yourselves again. This is you guys feeling like you want to take time and effort to put towards yourself. If you guys have been feeling stagnant lately, like you have no energy to put towards yourself or the way that you're looking or anything like that, I think that that's finally going to change because you really just need to have this huge release. And with that release, all of a sudden the energy starts flowing again. You feel good again. You feel like you want to celebrate. You feel like you want to put effort towards yourself. See what else we get for you guys. So pile number 2, what else we got? We got imagination coming in. We have another 4. Oh, lots of 4s for you guys. Pile number 2, very interesting. Okay, and then also he's making like a 4 with the way his legs are. It's kind of fun. So yes. Also, it's interesting. It's like a 4 and like a 1 and then like a 4 and a 1. So yeah, lots of 4s and 1s for you guys. Pile number 2. So with imagination over here, the creativity begins to flow once more for you guys. So that's just talking about your creativity and your energy levels going way up. If you guys felt like you've had writer's block lately, that's going to shift. That's going to go away. See what else we get. We get Juno for you guys. Okay, so this is like a bond relationship. Juno is like the relationship asteroid. So for some of you guys, this could be maybe there was like a stagnation in your relationship and you felt like you can't really move forward in it because you really need to get something off your chest. So that would be about getting something off your chest within a relationship situation. Being able to move past an ex for some of you guys could also be a thing in order to move forward with somebody new. And then we also have Mercury, so it's all about communication. So for you guys, communication is going to be a big thing. So some good news is that communication will happen. You guys will get more understandings. You guys will be able to really vocalize and release a lot. And through that, all of a sudden things are going to start moving forward better than ever before. Like ever, but this is about releasing like an ex. I'm feeling for a lot of you guys in order to move forward in something new with good communication, understanding that when somebody communicates something to you, you should believe it. You should believe them when they communicate something, right? We can't just sit around hoping and expecting them to change if they're telling us one thing and, you know, their actions are showing us something as well. We have to take that into account and stop expecting it to be different, right? But, you know, we could always communicate and hope for change if, you know, we're really committed to somebody, but, you know, there's a lot of different situations in here, but if somebody's not willing to change and they're not changing, that says a lot. Okay, we have to believe them on that, right? So that's something that I'm seeing in here a lot for you guys. This is about letting your emotions out too, with the ocean ebb and flow. This could also be talking about family members as well. So this could be some sort of family member, because Sacred Union can talk about family as well. Could be talking about a specific friendship that you guys might have that needs a bit more communication, because maybe you're pent up about something that you haven't been really speaking about. It could be in family, friendship, partnership, relationship, all the different things. But yes, in order to get that energy flowing again, in order to get your energy back, we need to release some things, you guys, pile number 2. So that's what's going to be happening for you guys over the next 4 months. And I see that, yeah, there's so much energy coming back to you guys after that. There's so much more flow. Finally, I think relationships will find a way to balance so you guys can have something that's not toxic anymore. We don't like toxic partnerships here. We also have dog. This talks about loyalty. So for some of you guys, this could be talking about loyalty in your relationship. So if there's a lack of commitment in a relationship, that needs to be addressed. We need to stop expecting commitment if the other person is clearly not wanting to commit. We have to really believe them on that and be able to walk away. 8 of Cups is hugely about walking away. So for you guys, I definitely see some sort of like walking away from something that's not good for you, and being able to fully release that over the next 4 months so that you can actually begin to welcome in something that is good for you. Okay, that's going to be a huge thing. I'm definitely seeing that for most of you guys who chose this, is that particular sort of situation. Again, you could relate this to yourselves in multiple different scenarios, but the one that I'm seeing most prominently is a question of loyalty and commitment in a relationship that we need to walk away from, because clearly it's not going anywhere, and we need to really begin to believe that and allow that to sink in, instead of holding on to something that isn't what we want. Okay, so let's see what else we get. We get the fish. So this could be resembling Pisces. The dog over here could also be resembling people born in 1994, and also people born in, I'm trying to do math right now, whatever dog years are. I know one of the dog years is 1994. There's other years, birth years of those as well, but yeah. Anyway, fish over here, this is about going with the flow, with the ocean. Look, we got ocean and the fish. So yeah, huge message for you guys about going with the flow. So stop trying to swim upstream, stop trying to force something that's not happening. This is about going with the flow, listening to it, not trying to force things, because that's when we dam up our river, right? We're trying to swim upstream, but it's not flowing that way. We're causing so much resistance. We're wondering why we're not getting anywhere. We're wondering why we're stuck. Honey, if you're a fish trying to swim up the stream and your fins cannot swim fast enough to really get you up there, it's like going on an elevator that's going downwards and trying to run upwards. You know, we're trying to get to the top of the elevator or not elevator, but an escalator that's going downwards. We're trying to run up it. Like, have you guys ever tried that before? It is so difficult, okay? It is so difficult. No wonder you guys feel stuck, okay? We need to let go of that. We need to go with the flow. If the universe keeps pushing us in a certain direction and keeps telling us no, 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 if somebody keeps pushing us away and telling us no, 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 we need to listen to that, my love. We need to listen. We have to stop hoping for something different, okay? Whew, big messages here for you guys, pile number 2. So listen to it, because once you do, you will literally liberate yourself with celebration, dancing. The Wheel of Fortune is going to be on your side. All of a sudden, things are going to flow in relationships. Things are going to come your way. You know, you can find someone who really appreciates you for you, baby. Okay? Well, stop blocking out the good potentials by hanging on to something that's not so good, okay? So let's see what else comes up using our Astro dice over here, my loves, and let's see what we get for you. Oh, we get Libra, of course we get Libra. Oh, we have Venus, okay. Oh, this is hugely about relationships, you guys. Oh my goodness. For those of you who chose this pile, I would not be surprised if this is regarding a relationship for you guys, because we literally have Venus in Libra in the 5th house, okay? So your dating life, this is about your dating life with the 5th house over here. So Venus is about your love life, Libra is about your love life, and the 5th house is about your love life, okay? So let's talk about love life today for you guys, pile number 2. But yes, you need to find something that's balanced and equal. Your lesson over here is to find something that's a bit more Libra energy. And it doesn't mean that you have to be with a Libra, but Libra energy is about balance. Okay, so it's about give and take. If you are putting in so much effort and not getting that much back, baby, that's not worth it. We need to stop doing that. We either ask for more and then that person respects us enough to give that to us, but if they do not, then they're not the one, my love. They're not the one. Because nobody deserves to be in a relationship that's all give and no take, or all take and no give, right? We need to find the balance in dating. Okay, we can't put in all the effort. Yeah, so this is all about finding that balance in our love, and also about really starting to enjoy yourself and get back out there, get back out into that dating world if you guys need to. If this isn't about dating for you guys, I mean, again, kind of see how this can correlate in a different aspect of your life. This could be in a friendship for some of you guys. It could be with a family member that we need to, you know, start to find better balance with. Okay? So, yes. This could also be talking about, you know, a relationship that's all physical but no activity, you know. We have to find a balance, baby. We have to find a balance. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys on pile number 2. The good news that's coming your way, though, is that all of this is going to get sorted out. So yes, I know we're talking a lot about your current situation, but what I want you guys to know as the takeaway, the good news is that things will start flowing again. You guys will be able to let go of whatever this is, and things will begin to flow. Look at that fish. All of a sudden you're flowing, you're going with the flow, and look at that liberation with that dance. All of a sudden it's your world is up to you with the beauty and imagination and getting to create whatever sort of scenario that you want in your life, my love. So that is what I'm seeing over here. The next 4 months is going to be about having these big epiphanies, listening to your gut, what your gut's been telling you. And then, yes, things finally find their balance again. So that's what I see over here for you guys. Pile number 2. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, so group number 3, if you guys chose this pile, this is going to be your guys' reading. So let's hop right into it. All right, my loves, pile number 3, here's what we have for you guys. We have the 3 of Cups to start us off. Then we have the 4 of Cups, Ace of Swords, all upright. Then we have the 4 of Wands being reversed. Then we have the 9 of Pentacles upright at the end. So the good news for you guys, lots of different things that I'm seeing in this pile. First off, I'm seeing that we're cutting away old friendships that are not really working for us, things that aren't really like serving us in our best interest. And I also see one other major thing over here. I see so much more independence coming your way. So if you guys have been craving to have more independence, especially financially or with your home life, things like that, if you guys have been wanting to feel a bit more independent and things like that, I definitely see that you guys are attracting that your way. You're going to feel so much more independent than you ever have before, and you're going to feel so much more in your element. The freedom, more with money as well, freedom more financially, and more freedom in general, just for your own schedule, your own things that you want to do in your life. You know, I definitely see a lot more independence, a lot more decision making coming your way. So the Ace of Swords also talks about our ability to make decisions. So I think that you guys are finally on this beginning journey of like, yes, I have the power and dominion over my own life. I'm going to start making my own decisions. I'm going to start doing what I want to do and cutting away the old obligations where I felt like I always had to listen or rely on other people, because sometimes when the 4 of Cups is right here beside the 3 of Cups, this can talk about that, we're maybe getting tired of our old routines. Maybe we're getting tired of always listening to other people or always doing the same thing all the time, because it kind of seems that you guys are used to living this sort of similar, always this sort of lifestyle where you're constantly around other people, and maybe you feel like you're not independent because of that. So the Ace of Swords is kind of like being able to cut some of that out. Doesn't mean you're cutting it fully out, doesn't mean that you're going to be like lonely or anything like that, but I definitely see that you guys have been maybe craving some independence, and it looks like we're getting that over here. And that's also why we have the 4 of Wands being reversed, because this talks about our home life and our foundation, and it looks like you guys are really wanting to just change that up. That's why we have this Ace of Swords, which is like this whole new beginning. And so you guys have been maybe daydreaming and fantasizing about a new beginning, and like maybe wanting a little bit of like the uncertainty of being able to handle it all yourself, rather than having people handle things for you, rather than relying on other people to do all the things and make you feel comfortable. You're like, you know what? I'm ready to kind of like get out there on my own. And I don't care if it's a little bit of a struggle. I'm just like kind of like craving it, you know? So this is sort of like accepting that maybe it's going to be a little bit difficult for ourselves to like fully be independent, because maybe we haven't had a lot of that freedom recently or ever maybe. So yeah, the independence, you guys are going to be wanting that. And it also looks like it's going to be turning out really well for you guys when you have the Nine of Pentacles. So whatever independence that you've been craving, it does look like it's going to turn out really well. It looks like you guys are going to feel financially free, just more freedom in general. It just looks like you guys are dancing. You're so happy and you're like, I feel free. Like I feel good to be alone. Like, woo. That's what it really looks like. And just having the ability to have that dominion and control over your own life looks very positive, okay? So that's what we get right off the bat over here. The next few cards that we have over here, we have fire, passion. Look at that. Whew, it looks like you guys are going to get a lot more inspiration in your life, a lot more energy, something that you're really passionate, something that you can really look forward to. And I really see a lot of you guys like moving out of more negative situations, or at least gaining more independence. So maybe you don't even have a negative situation around you, but somehow you are gaining more independence and more freedom and more alone time, because it looks like that's something that you guys are craving right now. Looks like you guys have like a good team, you have good friends around you, but we're craving some more independence. And it's gonna be something that I think that you guys are really passionate about, something that you're really excited about. Okay, we also have Meadow of Vulnerability. I think you guys are so ready to be vulnerable. Look at that Four of Wands being reversed beside the Nine of Pentacles. It's like, yes, it's kind of a scary thing to get more independent, because then we have a lot more responsibilities. But it looks like you guys are like, I'm so ready for it. Like, you guys want that open meadow where you guys can just roam around and do anything. Yes, you are more vulnerable, but I think that you guys are just like craving it internally. And the good news is that that's coming. That's coming your way. You're going to feel more freedom, that you're gonna have that open wide meadow. You're just like, you know, a horse that got let out of its pen and you're like, oh, like I'm free. So yes. A lot more freedom is coming your way, a lot more decision making, a lot more responsibility, but it looks like it's something that you guys have been craving anyway, so it's really good. And then the next card we have is Island of Solitude. So yeah, I mean, if you guys have been, you know, constantly around other people, you're gonna have this moment of feeling like you're on your own, but I think that's something that you guys have been really wanting. So that is what's coming your way, and I do believe this is gonna be happening over the next like 6 to 10 months for most of you guys, is what I'm feeling from this pile. Timing is a little bit hard to predict in a general reading since it's more general and more open, but for the most part, I'm feeling for like most of you, the average time frame would be 6 to 10 months from now for most of you. So yes, more solitude. Looks like you guys are probably moving or something along the lines of that. There's more independence coming into your life. Okay, so with that being said, let's go into these cards. Let's see what else we get over here. We have, ooh, courage. So yes, you guys are going to be so ready to move forward in this new way. There's so much courage. You guys are so ready to be vulnerable. You're ready to have that solitude. You're ready to have that independence. Whew, it's looking beautiful over here, my loves. I think that you guys are gonna be so ready for it, to where it's like, you know, other people are going to be looking at you being like, wow, you're so vulnerable, and like you don't have like you know, like a lot of security because this is your first time being out on your own. Are you scared? Are you okay? And you're literally going to look at them and be like, I'm so excited and I feel so good about this. And they're going to be like, whoa. That's what I'm really kind of like, that's the energy I'm seeing over here. We also have Grace over here. Okay, so yes, come to me to set me free. Look at what it says at the bottom. Come to me to set me free. It's all about opening up that pasture, baby. Ready to roam. Wow. Okay, yeah, I think that's all gonna go really well for you guys too. I'm really seeing that it just looks really promising and really good. Let's see what else we get for you guys. Pile 3. Let's see. We have the Sun. Look at that. Okay, so this is about yes, independence, spotlight, new beginnings, energy coming your way. It's just like feeling really, really good. It could also signify independence heavily as well with Leo, because it's about being in the spotlight, kind of singling yourself out. All right, and then we also have the first house, I am. So this is you guys taking control over your life, having dominion over it, the independence, decision-making, jumping headfirst into something that we've never really done before. It's about those new beginnings and things like that. So, whoo, pile 3. Look at this independence we're getting. Look at this energy. My goodness. I'm excited for you guys. Okay, let's see what else we get over here for you guys. Pile 3. Good news coming your way. Pile 3, we have the Lantern. You're exploring unexplored places, which is entirely true. So I don't think that you guys have had an opportunity to have this much independence before, but it is coming your way. So you guys are going to be exploring, traveling down different roads. It also signifies solitude. You think about Lantern and Island, and it's just like this, you're exploring something where you don't really have a lot of people beside you. In fact, there's nobody beside you. You're completely in solitude on your own, but you're exploring this new world, this new thing, and it just looks really exciting. Really exciting. Okay. So that's the energy that we're kind of getting over here. We also have trees. This is setting new roots for yourself. So yes, moving, huge when we have tree coming up, because this is literally making new roots for yourself. You're planting yourself somewhere new. Exploring places you've never explored before, getting ready to blossom and grow somewhere new. So I would not be surprised if you guys are moving sometime soon, okay? Because I'm getting more of a moving type of energy, but this could be independence in multiple different ways. But for the most part, for most of you guys, I'm feeling like this is moving out on your own, taking in more responsibility, planting yourself where you really want to grow, that kind of stuff. So, whew, okay. With that being said, pile number 3, let's go ahead and roll our Astro dice to get any last info on this reading for you guys. All right, we get Uranus in Scorpio in the 6th house. So, your roots, your schedule, things like that with the 6th house, that's all changing. Uranus is huge shifting energy. It's the unexpected. We're moving into the unexpected. Scorpio is, yeah, I mean, we don't know a whole lot about it yet, but we're so ready for it. And Scorpio can also talk about us receiving like maybe some financial help. This could be with work. Maybe we get some sort of unexpected bonus that makes us feel like we can make these new radical decisions and things like that. So I'm seeing a little bit of that energy in here as well. Just like unexpected money coming your way, and then you feel like you have this more independent freedom sort of mindset that you're able to really take some new action and make some new choices and create new beginnings. So that is what I'm seeing over here for you guys. Pile number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, my loves, pile number 4. If you guys chose this pile, this is going to be a reading. So let's hop right into it. All right, so pile number 4, here's what we got for you guys. We have the 6 of Wands, King of Wands, 8 of Wands, lots of wands, oh my goodness. Page of Pentacles, and then the King of Cups. So let's talk about this. First off, what I'm picking up from here is that some good news coming your way is some sort of recognition, some sort of big success. If you guys have been wondering if you're going to make it in something, or if you're gonna be successful in something, if you're going to pass in something, 6 of Wands, thumbs up to you. This looks great. It looks like this is going to be a yes for you. Yes, I'm moving forward. There's some sort of success, some sort of like accomplishment that you guys are creating. Some sort of milestone that you guys are going to be able to celebrate, because 6 of Wands is like this milestone where you guys get recognition for something that you've been doing, like a successful milestone, a stepping stone that you guys have been on, especially when it's next to the King of Wands. This is total like recognition for something. So if you guys have been, you know, starting your own business or starting a new creative venture, or if you guys are in college right now and you're taking a hard course, this looks so good. It's like this good recognition where you guys feel on top of the world, you guys feel inspired, you guys feel really good about it. This is like definitely some huge success that you guys get to celebrate, some sort of milestone, okay? Then it's also next to the 8 of Wands. So this energy is going to push you forward so much. I think that there's going to be a whirlwind of opportunity that opens up because of this, and new direction that you guys want to move forward in. It doesn't seem like you guys are very stuck with like, oh, where do I go next? It's like, there's so much opportunity opening up because of whatever this sort of success is, this next sort of milestone that you guys are reaching. We do also have the Page of Pentacles. So this can also signify that we start a new beginning because of this. This could be new money coming in. I'm definitely seeing like some of you guys are like opening up a business and you guys get some sort of like recognition for that, and it opens up a new revenue stream for you guys, because the Page of Pentacles can talk about this brand new revenue stream that has just begun, right? Or it could be a new job opportunity. It could also be a new learning opportunity where you guys have to hunker down and like learn something new, or start a new project, start something new physical, because this is like a physical thing. Maybe you guys are like, I'm gonna write a book, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna come out with this, or I'm gonna, you know, start this new thing. But somehow this is like something that's that's promising in the monetary aspects, in the money aspects. Okay, so definitely seeing a bit of those vibes right here. And this is something that's going to be quite emotionally fulfilling for you guys as well, with the King of Cups right there. This is something where it's like your emotions are like, oh hell yeah. You know, we feel really fulfilled because of this. I think that you guys are really going to feel fulfilled and accomplished because of this. And I think that there's going to be other people in your life that really recognize this as well and get excited for you as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get our next cards out on here. Okay, so we have the Wind card of activation. We also have the Lotus flower of unfoldment and the Winter solstice of reflection. Wind activation, it looks a lot like this Eight of Wands card, because usually this is about wind and the wands, just like moving forward in the wind sort of vibes. So looking at the wind and the Eight of Wands that we have right here, there's going to be a lot of networking coming in. I think that you guys are going to meet a lot of new people or have the opportunity to do so. And with the wind also, this is like a change of direction. You think about wind and it just like changes things. It like rustles the leaves, and like it, like there's a saying, that's like ringing in my head. It's the winds of change. That's literally the saying. So this is like a lot of new change coming your way because of this new sort of success that's coming in. It's going to blow in all the new opportunities, right? We also have that Lotus flower of unfoldment. You guys are unfolding a new story, a new chapter of your life. We also have Winter solstice of reflection. I think that you guys are going to be looking back on who you used to be and like how far you've come. This card comes up, and in this particular reading, it's making me really think about you guys. Once you have this success, once you guys do this big thing, you're going to be looking back on like who you used to be and like where you've come from, and you're going to be like, wow. It's going to be that, it's going to be almost like hard to recognize yourself, because it's like, whoa, I've like changed so much, I've done so much. So over the next little while, I definitely think that you guys are going to go through so many changes with the winds of change, with this new chapter unfolding, with all these new successes and opportunities. And it's going to be like, whoa, look at that. Look at what I've done. Like, whoo, you know? So with that being said, let's go ahead and take our next deck of cards, and let's shuffle these. Let's see what else we get for you guys. So pile number 3, good news coming your way. Pile number 3, I'm really feeling like all of these, so I mean, we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna do it, okay? So we have knowledge. So some of you guys might be learning something new, starting something new. Okay, so knowledge comes in when we're learning something new. Could be, yeah, all sorts of things that fall under that. We also have creativity. So there's a lot of new creative opportunities coming your way, pile number 3. I think that you're going to feel more inspired than ever. We also have healing and safe home and psychic protection. So maybe you guys are also kind of like healing from something from your past still. And safe home and psychic protection. So if you guys have been like worried about, if you guys have been stressing about something, you're finally going to have the success to get to the top, to where you guys can heal from this, because you guys can finally climb up out of this, out of whatever's been stressing you out. That's going to end. All of a sudden you're going to heal from that. It's going to be a lot less stress. We have safe home, so you guys are going to feel comfortable. You guys are going to feel secure, not so stressed out. And then psychic protection comes in when maybe we feel like we were worried about other people, or we've been worried about, you know, all sorts of different things. This is kind of like the stresses that come into our mind late at night. Those are going to be absolutely curing and going away, and feels like we can finally breathe and relax. So that all looks really great over there, pile number 3. Let's see about your guys' astrology cards over here. Good news coming your way, pile 3. So you get Sagittarius. This is about philosophy, learning. So some of you guys with knowledge and Sagittarius, this could be about really expanding yourself in what you know and what you do. Could be expanding yourself in business, could be expanding yourself in schooling and things like that as well. Lots of expansion energy. And we also have Aries. So this is about starting a new chapter, starting a new phase. We're unfolding into a new chapter, a new area, a new phase. We're jumping headfirst into something that we've never done before, never tried before, and we're getting, it's becoming successful for us. So that looks really, really great. My goodness. Okay. Pile number 4. We're on pile 4, right? Or are we on pile 3? I already forgot. What are we on? Oh yeah, we're on pile 4. I'm so sorry if I've said pile 3 sometimes in this reading. We're definitely on pile number 4. I don't know why, I just like felt like I forgot what pile we were on. We've been reading for a while. Okay, so let's see what else we get for you guys. Pile number 4. Let's see. Okay, we also get the sunflowers. This is like the lotus flower that we have over here, all about unfolding new chapters. Let's see what else we get. We get pathway. So you guys are definitely opening up new opportunities. Pathway, we're opening up opportunities that we didn't even have before. And we have a lantern coming up as well. So this is definitely about exploring places, exploring opportunities and things that we've never been down before, roads that we've never been down before. We're creating a path to get somewhere where we didn't even think that we could get to. So some good news coming your way. The parts of the some dreams that you guys have had that you felt like, oh, there's no way I could ever attain that. All of a sudden you're going to see ways to attain that, my love. Those opportunities are going to come to you for you guys to be able to actually attain that and reach that. Okay, so pile number 4, that's looking amazing. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take our astro dice. We're going to roll them out and see what else we get for you guys. Okay, so we have Mars over here, Mars in Libra, in the 3rd house. Networking, guys, opportunities coming your way, things to take action on. Definitely networking and partnerships when we have Libra and the 3rd house. Huge about networking and partnerships. This could also be about mini travel opportunities that you guys need to maybe travel a little bit for this new opportunity, this new thing that you guys are exploring, this new thing that, you know, you have to make this new path, this new thing that you've never explored before. Yeah, wow. And with that Mars energy, it's just like there's a lot of passion, a lot of desire, and a lot of motivation and a lot of drive in this new area, this new thing. And we're definitely making new connections that are going to help bring in more opportunity for you. Yes. Also, this could be about social media as well when we have the 3rd house, just saying. For some of you guys, it could be something to do with social media. Maybe we're talking to people on social media, meeting people on social media that are really connecting to us, and something where it's going to benefit us. So that is what I'm seeing over here for you guys, pile number 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, so group number 5, if you guys chose this pile, this is gonna be a reading, so let's hop right into it. All right, my love, so pile number 5, here's what we have for you guys. We have the Knight of Cups being reversed. We have the Hierophant Magician, Page of Cups upright, with the 8 of Swords upright over here. So what I'm kind of seeing for you guys is this whole kind of like spiritual awakening, but not in like a bad way. I'm seeing like a really good one, where it's like your manifestation powers are gonna be on point. The Magician is like, your magic, your ability to attain what you want, your ability to visualize your desire and bring in the opportunity for it. Beautiful. Beautiful, my loves, pile number 5. So good news coming your way. I really think that, you know, you're going to start to be really imaginative. I'm seeing this sort of like imaginative energy that's like really starting to come in. It's just like this whole like realizing your potential, realizing your power, especially with the Hierophant here as well. It's just like awakening to your real true potential. And I think that this is like perpetuating because of something that sort of like maybe didn't work out in the past, or this could be like some negative self-talk, you know, like negative thoughts that go on in your mind of like, oh, I can't do that. Like, I don't see myself as like, you know, really great. This is like all of a sudden awakening to realizing like, ooh, I have like magic within me. I am so good. Like I'm so strong. I'm so powerful. I can do anything that I want. I can create anything that I want. You're literally going to be awakening to this more and more over the next 6 months, over the next even year. You're going to awaken to it even more still. And I think that because of this, you're going to start to think about all these new opportunities that now are within your field of reach that you never thought were in your field of reach before. The Page of Cups is like thinking outside of the box, thinking outside of the norm, thinking outside of the regular things that we normally think about, and realizing that we have that opportunity and it already is there. Okay, so all of a sudden we're taking these new opportunities. We're walking into dreamland, baby. We're coming from where we used to be, and we're like, oh, wait a minute, there's a doorway right over there, all the way to like everything that I've always wanted, all the infinite opportunity. So I'm seeing like this whole new energy that's emerging from you, from within, that's gonna make you feel so much more free and so much more positive. We do also have the 8 of Swords right here. So if you guys have felt stuck before, if you guys have had a lot of like self-restriction and negative self-talk and telling yourself like, oh, I can never do that, I can never attain that, like I might as well just stay stuck here where I am because like it's too much energy, it's too much to get out, too much to get motivated to attain those other things. Maybe you guys feel like it's too late for me to start something new, it's too late for me to do this, whatever it is that you guys have been telling yourself. It's like, no, baby. No, baby. Hierophant, Magician, Page of Cups. This is the new energy for you, my love. This is the new energy coming your way. This is the positive, good news coming your way, is like this whole new opportunity where you guys feel like, oh, wait, I can like do things. So I almost see that you guys are doing something with your magic, with your power, realizing that it's not too late for you guys to begin that, okay? Definitely not too late. You guys have had some self-doubt, some self-restriction. I think that you're going to be dealing with that a little bit more in the future, a little bit more of this kind of maybe self-doubt that creeps in once in a while. We all have that once in a while, my love. I have it too. But yes, I do see you guys actually jumping on a new goal of yours, creating something new, something that you've wanted to do for a long time, something that's on like the spiritual path is what I'm getting from the Hierophant beside the Magician, is that for most of you guys, this is something more along the lines of like realizing your own potential and your own power and being able to implement that in how you move forward now. So yeah, I definitely see you guys starting something new though. This is like a new idea that you have where maybe you feel a little bit like, it feels a little bit quirky, feels a little different. You didn't think you could ever do something like that, but now all of a sudden you're doing it. That's what I see. It's just like this new idea that's just like pops up out of the blue and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And it has so much potential, my love. Hierophant the Magician has so much potential. This is so good. Okay, so next card that we have, of course, we have the Milky Way. Oh my gosh, of course, that fits in with you guys so much. We also have the Emergence with Dragonfly, and we have a Spring Equinox of Rebirth. So for some of you guys, this might be starting on the Spring Equinox, which is really soon actually, because the spring equinox is on March 21st, and I'm filming this on like March, like, what is it, March 7th right now? It's March 7th right now. Spring equinox is very soon. Okay, so Milky Way perspective. You're realizing, look at this, perspective. You're realizing that you're not just on this world for menial earthly things. You're like, wait a minute, there's a whole world of opportunity, there's a whole world of imagination. So this is about you guys awakening your imagination and realizing that your perspective has held you back before, and realizing that you don't want your perspective to hold you back anymore. You're not too late to the party to start this new thing. You are not, you're able to do anything. You're really able to do anything, my love. And I think that's something that you guys need to hear right now. We also have Dragonfly of Emergence. Now's your time to emerge. Now's your time to shine, my love. You've been this like magician and this hierophant that's just been like in the closet. You've been like in the closet about who you really are, right? It's time to emerge with all of that beauty from within about who you really are, what you really want to do, who you really want to be. It's not too late, my love. It's time to emerge, okay? Spring Equinox of Rebirth. So I definitely think you guys are going to start this in the spring. Again, this video is timeless, so if you guys are even watching this by the time it's already like June, July, whatever, doesn't matter. Somehow I think spring is going to be a big time for you guys regardless, or this card could just be talking about generally the rebirth that you guys are about to have, this fact that there's this whole like new you, this whole reset on you about who you are, realizing that you have all this potential and upping that self-confidence and no longer putting up with self-talk. It's like you guys are literally starting a whole new you, a whole new vision for you, a whole new vision for your future. So that's looking positive, my loves, pile number 5. And with that being said, let's go ahead and take this deck of cards right here. Let's see what else we get for you guys. We have Harmony. So this is going to be all in alignment. You guys are going to feel so much more in alignment with this new... You guys are literally awakening your destiny right now. Okay, guys? It almost feels like your whole life you've been on pause with your destiny, and now you're finally like, oh no, I'm gonna do it. I'm totally gonna do it. I'm gonna get into alignment. I feel like you guys finally see what your destiny might be. You're having these little clues, these little ideas that are coming in, and you guys are like, it's time to emerge into the destiny. It's time to finally awaken. It's time to birth myself into the destiny. Instead of being who I used to be, kind of being on autopilot, doing like the normal menial earthly things, now it's like, oh, I finally realized what I'm here for, and I'm gonna start doing that. I'm going to open up the opportunity for me to start doing that. So, ooh, my loves, pile number 5. This is looking good. Let's see what else we get for you guys. Let's see, we get Capricorn. So this could deal with a work opportunity for some of you guys, realizing what you're meant for in terms of work. Then we also have lunar eclipse in the sun, your purpose, your destiny being in the spotlight, all about the creativity. And then we also have a lunar eclipse. So this is finally when you stop letting your emotions hold you back, my love. releasing the past, breakthrough, pushing limitations. Wherever you guys used to limit yourself, now it's time to push past that. Time to be the sun, time to awaken that potential, time to shine your light instead of holding it back. I feel like you guys are so used to holding your light back and just kind of being in the dark, being in the shadows. Now you're finally like, wait a minute, I'm kind of ready for my time to shine. I'm gonna take the opportunity for me to shine for once. So with that being said, let's go ahead and shuffle this deck right here for you guys. So good news coming your way. More worldly stuff with the globe over here. This could talk about completing phases. It could talk about being online. This could be talking about more travel in your future, more opportunity, more networking, connections, and things like that. And then we also have the wreath, something to celebrate. This could always talk about the home as well, because that's where we usually hang wreaths. But definitely something to celebrate. And then lantern. So many people have been getting the lantern in these readings today. The lantern is about illuminating a new path. A path that we haven't walked down before. So we need a lantern because it's not illuminated yet. We don't know where, it's not mapped out yet for us. So we need to like hold the lantern so we can illuminate where we're going. So this is a whole new thing that you guys are restarting, or not restarting, but finally starting. It's this rebirth. You guys are letting go of the old you and walking down a whole new path, starting a whole new thing for yourselves. Okay, pile number 5. So that is some of the good news. We're also going to roll these astro dice to get any last info on this reading for you guys. So let's see what you get. Pile number 5. All right, so we have, of course, oh my goodness, of course we have the North Node and Destiny, because the North Node is your destiny. We have Aquarius, so this could be something online, especially with the globe and the Aquarius here. This could be something to deal with online, networking, something to do with being around friends, being around other people. This could be something humanitarian, something about the world. Maybe you guys feel like you have a purpose to help serve the world in some way. And then we also have the first house, which deals with you. So you feel like you're finally awakening your destiny, something to do with helping the world, awakening the world, something to do with online stuff maybe for some of you guys, something to do with technology, helping technology to help the world and things like that. But somehow you're getting fully in alignment with what your destiny really is. And it's this whole new rebirth, baby. It looks so good. Yes, and you're finally taking that on and realizing that this is you. You have to really step up, you have to do it. We have to put in the work, otherwise it's not going to happen, okay? No more of the daydreaming. This is finally putting in the effort and the work. We got Capricorn, so this is, yeah, putting in the effort and the work, baby. Being really committed to it as well, because it's Saturn. We have a lot of Saturnian signs here with Capricorn and Aquarius and the globe. So, yes, commitment. It's going to take a lot of commitment and discipline to get there, but it is part of your destiny, baby. So yes, the good news coming your way is that you guys are getting awakened into your destiny, and it is beginning, my love. It is absolutely beginning, and it deals with sort of humanitarian, helping the world, maybe online stuff, something along the lines of that, technology, stuff like that. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys, my loves. Pile number 5. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.